Fluffy Chaps Life.
Hello, and welcome to FC Live. Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah. I'm gonna start to do stuff like that for FC Life. You know, like news and blogs and stuff now. Because I think I want to make it a bit more interesting, because I know I could do better. So that's one thing that's going to change. But first, I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to tell the first important news that I need to tell my subscribers first. Then I'm going to tell about my little blog in a way, and then we'll go back to the news. So that's how I'm going to do this episode, is like that. So of course, with the first news, what is the most important news to tell you guys and girls, this week I will stream on YouTube, on the YouTube live thing, but the following week I'll be moving to the Twitch. I'll be moving my streams to Twitch. It will still be every Monday, but because it's going to be on Twitch, and that's like, you know, all people like to be very professional on that one compared to the live stream thing on this. So I am going to move to Twitch. So the time I'll be streaming on Twitch will still be Monday. Instead of I would say kind of random times, because on my live stream I used to keep recording at 16 or 17 PM UK time, because I live in the UK. Yeah, now it's going to be strict. If there is a delay, of course, you know, just like usual on my Twitter account, I'll talk about it, say, you know, it's been a bit delayed, or there's some sort of problem and trying to fix it, you know, give me a moment. The strict time will now be at 16:30 UK time from now on. So yeah, I'll always stream at that time now, and that'll be on Twitch. But of course, today's stream, that's, you know, the stream that's coming today, of course, like I said, you know, that'll be on YouTube, and it'll be whatever time it says on the reminder, or, you know, it's already live, or you might be missing it, who knows. But yeah, that's going to be the last stream I'm going to be streaming on YouTube, on the YouTube Live 1 version. So, and also I will be doing Roblox for the last time, live streaming Roblox for the last time. So that's that bit of the news over and done with. I'm now going to show a video that I did in the past. This video was taken about, I don't know, about 4 to 7 weeks ago. A little bit far. It's like, it's a tiny bit far into the timeline, but this video was taken back then, and I just want to show you what I've been doing, because I've done a bit more on what I'll be saying in the past video. But yeah, I've done a bit more drawing and sketches, and it's getting there. I've actually figured out what kind of gloves I'm going to use, but yeah. Here is the video now. Like I said, this was the desk, and I said I was putting everything on the bed so I could, you know, move this. Well, about 4 to 5 weeks ago, I have moved the desk, and it's here in this room that is got my mum's stuff. In the room, she's trying to take over the room, and I'm trying to say, oh, can I have a bit more space for this? Got my old computer monitor that I actually used when I started YouTubing. You know, you got the hot glue gun, little foam bit. I need more of that, really. I need a lot more than just 2 random sizes. Really, I need lots of them sizes, I think, and a few of them, only a few. I just want more of that. But yeah, I got most of the equipment and stuff, and yeah, It's like, yeah, this desk is really a project desk. I'm gonna make this making this into like a workshop desk, because I haven't used it since I started using the TV as a monitor. Well, kind of. When I started using the TV as a monitor for my computer, I was still using this chair and this desk to do stuff. But yeah, I just eventually just moved away from it. I thought, oh yeah, this is more relaxing, this is more comfortable. I actually enjoy playing on the TV, and you know, I then rearranged it back to my bed, because that's how I used to watch TV, just look to the side and but yeah, so I have already started. I did this 2 days ago now. I've started it, I just call it Project Book. I think I may do some sketches and make it a bit more better. I'll show you. No, that's the wrong way around. I'm doing it backwards. My sketches are pretty rubbish, but you can maybe see what I'm trying to do. And of course, you know, gloves turning into kind of like that. I'm thinking, well, just gonna have to have some bumps in it, but I'm like, ooh, I don't know yet. I don't know how you would do that, and I'll have to look that up, see if I can maybe find a tutorial for that. But I do have a very idea that the head and probably the feet is probably going to be the most hardest of my thing. I said hands maybe leather or gloves or cloth ones, I'm not sure, because I'm not sure. And then I don't know, I didn't do a sketch, did I? Oh yes, I was going to do a sketch, and then I gave up. You know, the head. I said that when I've done the gloves, I will work on the head next, because I thought, well, after the gloves, because I think that would be the easiest one, and I think that would be a bit of the, I wouldn't say too expensive, but it would be a bit pricey. And I was going to make, you know, like kind of show that I want like a jaw system, maybe a jaw system. But I'm thinking, how do I even sketch that? But yeah, look at that. Look at that list. So foam, I'm not sure how many I need. Gloves, I'm not sure what material I need, but of course I just need one bit of gloves, of course. I'll need some sort of shoes that I'm going to scrap into the feet. You know, put foam around it, put the foam around the shoes, and put the details and everything else. Claws, I think maybe 23, but I can't remember what my design is in a way. Like, does he have 4 or 3 fingers? So I'm going for 23, but that may change. And hot glue sticks, I need 40. I feel like, well, if I'm putting foam together, of course, I think it's hot glue, right? So I think I'll probably need a lot, because all I have is 1, and I'm not sure why it's yellow. I don't remember me buying it when it was yellow, but not sure if that's a good thing. But yeah, when I bought the hot glue gun, it came with 2 of these. One of them I tried to use on something else, it actually did work, and I was like, yeah, thank you, hot glue gun, but I wish there was more. So it didn't stick too well, but it did its best in a way. So and that's it. I didn't really do much. That was it, and that only took me to do them sketches about 30 minutes. I was just thinking, you know, like what kind of material, how many should I need, stuff like that. Once I do this, I can probably make, you know, some fursuits a bit more better, but of course I'll be using different material and probably different techniques a little bit, but we just see how it goes. In a way, I'm kind of committed to doing, you know, using this as a project place. And yeah, oh yes, I think before I end the video, yeah, when it comes to, because I bought these materials to do a fursuit first. I didn't really plan for, you know, I bought these quite some time ago. I do have, oh wait, you see that on camera. If I get it out, it's a bit. I do have some grey fur fabric because, of course, my fursona does have quite a bit of grey, and yeah, and of course if I'm going to do my fursuit, I need to get the other colours like white, and I need to get some eye. Well, I'm not so sure. I'm thinking of using, doing like these kind of eyes for the fursuit. These are see-through ones where you can see that kind of thing. But yeah, we just see how it goes. Enough said. I'm gonna put that back in the box. I'm gonna move to the news bit now. Again, the last bit of the news before this video ends is that next week, not this week, but next week, I am going to start doing my Scent Row videos. I would say a little bit frequent, and they're going to be probably about two. They're going to be like two Scent Row videos a week now, because there's so many episodes, and yeah, I think I want to do that a bit more, and plus I get to kind of get rid of the footage a bit faster. I've recorded so much that yeah, it's like there's like gigabytes and gigabytes of all these video files, and it's filling up. Well, I didn't say it's fully, but I did stop eventually. But it filled most of my recording driver. So that's what I'm going to be doing next week. What else will I be doing? Oh yes, the Scent Row premiums, the premium, premium, the YouTube premiums feature. I will be using that feature a bit more, but just on the Scent Row series. What I will be doing is when there's like when there's a bit of a special episode, like oh, I've just taken down the boss, or it's the end of the story, and stuff like that. When it's something, when it's like that, when it's like, oh, I've defeated this enemy, and now that gang is out the way, I will be doing a premiere on them episodes, as well as the ending episode to end it off in a way. I'm bringing Fluffy Talk in a way back. I'll say in a way back because it never actually came about, because before I started this Fluffy Chops Life series, of course, you've got all the sub channels or sub categories or whatever like that to the series, right? Where this news and blogs, costume reviews and skits, right? Well, there was, before I made it go public and decided no, I'm going to take this out, there was going to be a Fluffy Talk little sub category to it, but I decided to take it out because I thought, I don't think it's that good, and I don't know, I didn't think it would be a nice subculture, sub channel for it. So I had thought about bringing it back, because it was going to start to be just stories about things, but now I think I'm gonna bring it back, and instead of just keeping it story based, it could be kind of mostly anything. That could be stories from my past, it could be stories now, or it could be things I thought of in my head, like random things I just thought of. And the last thing I got to talk about is for the first ever Twitch stream, I will be making it a bit special, in a way. For now, I may have to change it depending on how fast it actually happens, but every 5 follows, right, every people that follow me, right, I will and I mean I will have some horseradish on its own Now, if you don't know what that is, then you know you clearly don't know how spicy and hot it gets, and especially if it's on its own. You know, it's like there's nothing to cool it off. You know, to kind of mix the spiciness off. But yeah, that's what I will be doing. So I will be killing my throat on that stream. You know, just to make it like a big, you know, like it's kind of a bit of a special, like, yeah, I've moved to Twitch now. So that's the end of the video. Hope to see you in whatever episode it may be, and goodbye.